We begin with that school shooting. There is no school today in Santa Fe, Texas, where people are mourning the shooting deaths of 10 people at a local high school. Dozens of people attended a candlelight vigil last night for the victims.
We now know the names of all of the 8 students and the 2 substitute teachers who were killed Friday morning. 13 others at the school were hurt.
And we're learning more about the suspect, 17-year-old Demetrius Pogorchis. Newly revealed video shows him performing in a church festival reportedly less than a week before the attack. Omar Villafranca is outside Santa Fe High School southeast of Houston. Omar, still a tough morning there.
It is. Good morning. Police reportedly confronted the gunman just 4 minutes after the first shots were fired. And that started a 25-minute gun battle. A school resource officer was shot before the suspect finally gave up. He's still in custody, but the main focus over the weekend here in Santa Fe was on the victims.
There are no words to take away that hurt and pain.
Through multiple church services and vigils, the community of 13,000 came together to honor the lives lost.
We're doing all right.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott greeted grieving parishioners at this service Sunday. Hundreds of worshipers attended this mosque Sunday to remember Pakistani exchange student Sabika Sheikh, who aspired to work in civil service. Jolene Cogburn was her U.S. host mother.
I always told her, Sabika, you have a warrior's heart. She wanted to be a businesswoman, and she said she wanted to impact the world. I think she's done that.
On Saturday night, hundreds of fans packed the stands at Santa Fe's playoff baseball game. 2 players even suited up after being shot during the massacre a day earlier. Police say 17-year-old suspect Demetrius Pogorchis wore a trench coat and carried a Remington 870 shotgun and a .38 caliber pistol during the attack. Witnesses say he hovered between 4 classrooms while taunting students as he shot his classmates and teachers. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick suggested Sunday that guns were not the issue.
The best way to take that shooter down is with a gun.
Patrick went on to say school shootings could be prevented by limiting the number of doors that lead into campus.
You have the necessary exits for fire, of course, but we have to funnel our students into our schools so we can put eyes on them.
Pogorchis surrendered to police a half hour after they arrived to confront him. He immediately waived his Miranda rights and is now in solitary confinement.
It's certainly possible that that wasn't a complete and a knowing and intelligent waiver.
Nicholas Pale and Robert Barfield represent Pogorchis. They say their client might not have been in the right state of mind, even though his social media post before the shooting showed an affinity for weapons and contained violent messages.
This is a young kid who's, at this point, very confused and I think still in some shock.
The suspect's attorney says they've only met with their client twice in total for about an hour. They do plan to talk to him today. We do not know when the next court date is. He faces capital murder charges and also aggravated assault on a peace officer. And Houston Texans star J.J. Watt has offered to pay for the funerals for all of the victims. Gayle?
Oh, J.J. Watt comes through once again. Such a sad story. It's becoming way too familiar to us. Thank you.